Throw Grampa from the Dane is the 20th episode of the 29th season of The Simpsons. This is directed by Mike Frank Polcino, and it's one of those episodes that I thought was okay. I didn't really love it. I feel like it's a bit repetitive. So many times now, The Simpsons have gone to a location, realised it's brilliant, thought about staying there, and we just keep going around in circles. So I guess the only thing that makes it different is the fact that it's in Denmark, and they go there because Grandpa reveals he needs an operation. He doesn't say what it's for, and part of me wants to say that's a mystery that kept me engaged. But honestly, I kind of forgot that's why they went to Denmark a lot of the time, and I kept kind of having to be reminded of that fact. And it's basically just about them exploring it, exploring the location and seeing what it's like. And there are some stereotypes, but largely like for the most part, they really only have nice things to say about the area and praise a lot of it and make fun of, traditional American ways because they're a lot more unhealthy than Denmark's approaches to different things. It's always it's always going to be questionable whenever The Simpsons goes to a different country or visits a different culture. Sometimes they're really offensive. I mean, not to me, but I can see why they would be offensive. But this one, yeah, apart from a few stereotypes here and there, it just seemed to be really raising Denmark up and putting America down, which The Simpsons does quite a lot anyway. So it was relatively interesting because it was a different location, but in terms of the actual events, well, it was kind of event free. Really, not a lot happened, and it's really not an interesting narrative. And as I said, the mystery of this operation could have been interesting, but because it's not really mentioned that frequently, it's very easy to forget that that's why we're there. So that even didn't keep me engaged. Having said that, I didn't dislike it. I just don't think it's got a lot to offer. As a one time watch, because I'd never seen this episode before, it was okay. While I might not skip it if I'm watching season 29 again, I feel like it will become less engaging the more I watch it because there's no real narrative and the uniqueness of the location would obviously become quite familiar then. So, as a one time thing, as a one off, it's not so bad, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. By no means would I say it's the best episode.